grandfather. And look at the size advantage he has over Petey Williams. Harry Smith is here. What's going on?
Now you can see Petey Williams using the ring ropes to break the momentum of the mystery opponent. The big surprise here, Bulldog Harry Smith. Nice amateur takedown there by Harry Smith as the Petey Williams goes to the bottom rope.
And note the boots, a tribute to his late father, Davey Boy Smith.
Now both men collar and elbow tie up.
Petey Williams can't do a collar elbow tie up. He's a foot shorter than the man, for crying out loud. Petey Williams has to adjust his game plan here. He has to get Harry Smith, chop at the legs, get him off his feet. I mean, Scotty Bender, so often we talk about wrestling being balance and leverage. Balance and leverage. It's out the window right now. Petey Williams has to out-strategize Harry Smith, if I can say that word, and I can say it, ladies and gentlemen. And do that, an arm wringer by Petey Williams.
Now Petey Williams trying to take over on the big man, but now Harry Smith reversing with an arm wringer run. Now nice wrist lock rollover. And now Petey Williams trying to break the hold again using the ropes. Clean break by Bulldog Harry Smith. I can't get over the son of the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, is here at Ballpark Brawl 3. And he is the mystery opponent of Petey Williams, and now test of strength.
Petey, what are you doing? Test of strength. He's a foot taller, Petey.
Now top wrist lock being applied, but now hammer lock by Harry Smith. Both men exchanging grappling holds.
And actually, Harry Smith, you mentioned it, he is using good grappling mat techniques there. As you see, Petey nicely reversed that with a side headlock of his own. But Harry has shown himself to be a very good mat wrestler so far. And he reverses that very well.
Nice arm drag takeover into an arm bar. Trying to slow down the aerial attack of Petey Williams, who's going to have to rely on a lot of high-risk maneuvers to take the Bulldog Harry Smith off his feet. As you said earlier, he's a foot taller. He's got the power. But the one thing he doesn't have is the experience that's in Petey Williams' corner.
Or the speed of Petey Williams.
Now Petey Williams going to those legs, like you alluded to earlier, Ivan. Harry Smith misses with a roundhouse kick, but now Williams stays on his feet. Kick to the midsection by Harry Smith, whips Petey Williams in. Hip toss, takes Williams off his feet, now follows up with a nice arm drag takeover. I might add a nice deep arm drag takeover.
A la Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He went down low for that. Yet, I got to give it to Harry Smith. He has the classic influences. He has the pedigree, but he knows you can't make it on name alone. You've got to earn it in this business. And by I mean the business, I mean this industry we know as pro wrestling, our great sport.
Harry Smith debuting here in Buffalo. And if that's not enough, debuting at Ballpark Brawl 3 with the Hitman Bret Hart watching in the back. And now Petey Williams going up to the second rope. Now asking for a test of strength. He's got a little more height now that he's up on the second rope.
A good move by Petey Williams. He's a foot taller than Harry Smith. Good move by Petey.
Next, he might be asking the ringside attendants for some telephone books. And now Harry Smith drags him off the top, should be the second rope. And now again back to that perfectly executed arm drag takeover into the armbar. Just applying pressure to the left arm and shoulder of Petey Williams. Now Petey Williams needed the midsection, follows up with a forearm. Legal maneuver. Smith reverses, whips him into the corner, then follows up with a roaring elbow. Now whips Petey Williams into the opposite corner. Smith takes a little too much time. Oh, but he misses with that big boot. Misses its mark, and now Petey Williams goes to the left knee.
And he's taking the wheel out of Harry Smith. This is the advantage Petey Williams is looking for, and Petey simply must capitalize on this, Scotty.
Chopping the big tree down known as Bulldog Harry Smith. Now working on that left knee and ankle. Bringing him down to his size, and now driving a knee into the back of Harry Smith's knees. Then that drop kick.
He's working on the anterior cruciate ligament of the left knee of Harry Smith here. Smart move by Petey Williams. Very smart wrestling. If Harry Smith can't stand up, Scotty, his height advantage is negatized. All for naught. And yes, negatized is a word.
Now snapping That knee again. You can see Harry Smith grimacing on the canvas as Petey Williams relentless on that attack. Now doing a variation.
It's like a figure four almost.
Figure four, but taking his left foot and driving it into the right knee, adding pressure, trying to make Harry Smith submit. Now just rearing back, trying to snap that knee of Harry Smith, the son of the late great British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith.
Yeah, Harry's got to watch. He was almost counted there. What's going through Irish Michael Shea's mind? I mean, he has to be really careful on how he handles this Petey Williams situation after the last match with Julio De Niro.
He cannot be intimidated by Petey Williams. He's got to call it right down the middle. He cannot allow Petey Williams to get into his head. And now again, right back to the knee goes Petey Williams.
And now instead of working on the ACL, he's working on the medial collateral ligament. Both sides of the knee. Petey Williams is like a surgeon trying to dissect the knee of Harry Smith. Very smart wrestling by Petey Williams.
Now with that ankle lock, he rolls over Harry Smith, looking for a submission. And if he gets the tap out by Harry Smith, he will move on to take on Teddy Hart. But wait a minute, Harry Smith reverses. Schoolboy roll up, 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count. Oh, and now Williams right back again to that left knee.
It was a drop knee hold. I haven't seen it in years.
Now to that one-legged variation Boston Crab, and Harry Smith breaks it by going to the bottom rope.
Scotty, it's not a Boston Crab. It's a Canadian Crab.
At least here today, we're at Canadian Carnage, fans, in Buffalo, New York at Duntire Park, Ballpark Brawl 3. And we're into our final round match in the natural heavyweight title tournament. The winner will go on to face Teddy Hart in the finals, as Abyss and Ron the Truth were counted out, both eliminating those two combatants.
I mean, I'm a little worried for Harry Smith here. I mean, not so much for the match, but he suffered severe damage to that knee. I mean, even if he wins this match, what condition will he be in to wrestle in the finals of this tournament?
Petey Williams is going to make sure, if he does lose this match, he's going to make sure Harry Smith doesn't make it to the finals. And now using the middle rope to stretch out that left knee. And now again, like a pit bull, Petey Williams all over that left knee, now driving his own knee into the left knee. Petey Williams, like a shark sensing blood. Harry Smith has not had much offense since Petey Williams took over on that left knee. Now he goes rushing, no, but Harry Smith catches him with a big boot. Now he got Petey Williams underhooks him in. Oh, but Petey Williams hangs on, grabs the rope, 1, 2, wait. But referee Mike O'Shea catches Petey Williams, and now Harry Smith drags him over into a pinning combination, only a 2 count. Oh, that Japanese arm whip, leg whip.
Arm, leg, same thing, Scotty, but it doesn't matter. But he's working that injured left knee.
Oh, now he catches him.
Nice enziguri by Harry Smith. I can't believe the resiliency of Harry Smith. You see he's favoring that leg. He's basically wrestling on one leg.
You can see that enziguri.
Okay, go ahead. I know what you're thinking. One leg, Zach Gowen. I know what you're thinking, people. It was unintentional. I didn't mean to insult anybody. Just because Zach Gowen stiffed on the last Ballpark Brawl, that doesn't mean anything bad about him.
Now Harry Smith fighting back with those elbows, blocking the right hands of Petey Williams. Now knife edge chop, catches Petey Williams right across the chest. Now he goes in, catches him with an elbow. Momentum's got a change of addresses. Nice European uppercut by Harry Smith as he's a house of fire. He's fighting off the pain in that left knee. He knows he's got to move on in this tournament. He's got to not only show the people here in Buffalo, but again, he's got the hitman Bret Hart in the back, I am sure, watching this match very closely. Oh, power slam. Cover, 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
I've seen that type of power slam before. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree when it comes to Harry Smith.
Harry Smith, again fighting off that knee injury that Petey Williams inflicted on early in this match. Oh, belly to back suplex. The body is not meant to fold that way. 1, 2, oh! So close, but yet so far. As now the Bulldog, Harry Smith, could be calling for the end, could be calling for that Emerald Frozen. one of his finishing maneuvers. Or the running stampede power slam. Here we go. If he hits it, it's going to be the end of Petey Williams. But Petey Williams is able to get out of harm's way. Russian leg sweep.
Canadian leg sweep bender.
2. Oh, only a 2 count. Only a 2 count. Harry Smith tried hitting that running power slam reminiscent of his father. Petey Williams was able to get out of harm's way. Now boot to the midsection. We can be seeing the Canadian Destroyer, but Petey Williams is backdrop but stays on his feet. Oh, Enziguri catches Bulldog Harry Smith. And now Petey Williams. Oh!
Spinning backbreaker.
It's over! It is over!